Hey all, Trevor here with Ride a Leaf, and today we've got ourselves a little bit of a different video than I typically release. I honestly need to ask you guys' help right now. So, if you have been sticking around the channel for the last little bit, I've been mentioning a project that I've been working on. Well, it's gotten to the point where now I need to reach out and ask you guys for your opinion on it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have our intro slide in here, and then we're going to pass that information on and ask for your guys' assistance. Welcome back, you guys. And like I said in the intro, today we're going to be going into depth on that project that I've been mentioning over the past 3 to 4 weeks. It's been pretty well the past month on the live streams and in some of my videos. I now am going to share what we have planned with you guys, since I've been able to get a lot of the information and some feedback from the folks that'll be taking part in it as well. So, as some of you may know, we do have a second YouTube channel set up under the Homegrown Promotions name. That is going to be the promotional business that I did get started recently to help promote the Cypress Craft LP. But what I also want to do with this, and we're going to be transitioning the focus and putting primary focus of that YouTube channel on, is a cannabis industry educational support system for not only the Budtenders but for the consumers as well. It'll be a long form series that will be utilizing both shorter videos and longer, more of a podcast aim video as well, to help connect both the Budtenders and the consumers with the LPs and the other industry professionals within the Canadian industry, and then hopefully expanding out from there. But what I'm finding, because personally I work within the industry as a Budtender, is there's a huge kind of lack of communication, lack of a bridge between the licensed producers and the Budtenders themselves. So there seems to be a big opening for a lot of not necessarily intentional misinformation, but just not accurate information being shared within the industry. And I want to help prevent that from happening, you guys, because I've even had it happen on the channel here. I was told one thing, or I found some information in the research and then found out that the LP actually has something that is unique to them that very much is something that should be shared and gone into detail over, because each of these different LPs has their own practices, they have their own techniques, they have their own personality within the company itself that they want to showcase within the Bud, as well as just the presence and promotion that they do. And I want to give them the opportunity to do that, as well as bring forward some of the questions that you guys may have to those LPs. So at this point in time, I want to ask you guys if there are certain licensed producers or brands that you would like to see featured on these videos, or if there's a specific product that you would like to see. So if you guys have an interest in the CBD, the THC, the balanced 1-to-1 oils, so not necessarily smoking oils, but the more edible tinctures, oils along those ways. If you guys have a real desire and interest in learning about that, let me know, because I can go and find someone within the industry that knows more about that and get that information for you. And how this information is going to be laid out and shared with you guys is in the format of multiple videos based around a long form conversation that I'm going to have with somebody within the industry, whether it be a master grower, an industry professional in the sense of they've kind of do a little bit of everything when they're working within a craft company, because you might have the owner, you might just have somebody that's higher up in the company that does a lot of the smaller jobs and is incorporated in everything along there. So they're just a professional within that company, We could have people who are on the more promotional side of things, representatives that go dispensary to educate the budtenders on their individual products. And then I'm hoping to have budtenders featured on these videos as well to just help have that communication and try and grasp a point of view from every aspect of this industry, you guys. So I really do want as many suggestions, and I'm open to as many questions or anything that you guys have that you would like relayed to licensed producers, budtenders, anything along those lines. Or if you guys have any suggestions or ideas of content that you would like covered in these videos, please let me know down below. That is why I'm asking for your help right now, is because I want to curate these to what you're desiring to learn about and increase your knowledge around within the Canadian cannabis industry. There's so much to learn about it. There's so many details, and then there's so many different companies that are doing their own unique thing that we can go into, you guys. And with such a wide variety, I need to narrow it down with your help. So at this point in time, I would like to know the topics that you'd like me to cover, the questions, and the licensed producers or brands that you'd like me to aim towards getting this content made. Now, I cannot promise that they'll be involved in the first or the second season of it, because I do want to break it into seasons. However, I will try my hardest to have it incorporated in the best way possible. Now, with that being said, I'll walk you guys through a couple of the features that I'm hoping to have showcased on this series, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up and leave you guys with this teaser. So, going through these videos, what I would like to do is sit down with that cannabis industry professional, budtenders, whoever else is interested and wanting to help display and showcase some education in the cannabis industry, record a nice long form podcast, long form conversation. Take that, find a couple of points within there, 2 to 3 points preferably, that we may not have covered in detail, or there's some detail that we could go over that would make the entire conversation more beneficial for you guys. And that's what I want to do, because it's something that I found within podcasts that sometimes they glance over a topic, or the two people involved in the podcast understand what they're talking about, and there's just a lack of that information being transposed or shared with the folks that are listening to that podcast. So what I would like to do is give you that bridge of knowledge. So if there's 2 or 3 points within there where I feel we could go into more detail, or even if it's just good supporting knowledge that'll make that podcast more enjoyable, more of an educational uptake for you guys, I want to deliver it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to provide a couple of shorter pieces of content prior to the release of that full-scale podcast. And then in addition to that, I will have some more solo-based videos that are just surrounding some research and some information that I'm able to pull up, or if I'm able to get some nice short kind of conversations or mini podcasts set up, we will definitely be doing that as well, you guys. So you can look forward to that being released before Christmas of 2021. I want to get it actually December 21st is where I'm hoping to have the initial season ready, uploaded to start premiering for you guys. But it is quite a bit of work, and right now I need your help with the companies that you'd like me to approach first and foremost, the questions that you'd like me to ask each of those companies, or just a generic question that you would be interested in knowing about from each of the brands and LPs and experts that I'm involved with. And then any specific topic or detail that you think would be pertinent for me to cover in these first couple of seasons. I really would like to hear back from you guys, and we're hoping to get some grow facility tours involved. We're hoping to have a lot of great additional content to go with these podcasts. So if we can continue to do that, you guys, I have a really good feeling that we're going to be able to bridge this gap between the LPs and the Budtenders, and the LPs and the consumers, because I think there's a lot of amazing information. And honestly, with when it comes to cannabis, you're not so much just diving into a bud, but a story, because every grower, every producer has their own unique personality and kind of tale behind the production and growth of the plants. So I'm very excited to learn about each of those and share them with you. But with that being said, you guys, I've sat down and talked your ear off for the last 10.5 minutes. It's a good reason for me to wrap this video up, and thank you for your time. I'm looking forward to smoking some Sunday Driver 510 cartridge from the folks over at Johnny Chronic tomorrow. But with that being said, if you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel, what you got to do is hover over that logo, click the subscribe button and the bell notification afterwards so that you get notified anytime one of these videos go live. And then down below we'll have 2 videos for you. One will be the most recommended, the other one will be the most recently uploaded. Please click on either of those or anything else I have to offer under Ride a Leaf, you guys. And again, thank you very much if you stayed this long in the video. And if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, please let me know down below, because I'm very excited to get this series up and rocking. But for now, I got to get to work with this. So I will see you in the next one with that Sunday Driver 510 vape review, some Mac 1 from Quest on Friday, and then Saturday, we going down in the garden with our Protocol Grow. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're having a great day. Stay safe. Cheers, y'all, and I will see you in the next one.